Ebusuan for me ma obi bia akwa abashon koso edeba POG Media so ebusuan for me show obi bia say afei eno wa badwumade yiso a obe like obe share no subscribe to the channel no ebusuan notification bell no so send ya new political updated videos bia eko triko brema ba bia no so won sanso betumi akabi ebusuan for ene ye call political highway no so no ense bebre ene aso akote ebi ene sen ya Afenyo Markins minority leader all parliament ene Yabu afu justice scream sia all catch chairman committee says so one can't check justice amana kana no antuma di obehu enye papa na ni abriye papa justice scream sia so adena adani agra all twetwe Afenyo Markins ama esisia na ministerial vet na omoye no kran ama Afenyo Markins ebu afuye papa ebusan for mestre mo say mamo nsa obi ambre mestre mo say mama ye de ani aso akwakotieti de ekọ ewo hono medamase.
Funding for your living expenses, correct?
Correct.
Now, Get Fund also paid for your accommodation as part of the package, correct?
Correct, Mr. Chairman.
Now, let me ask you this. As a result of the COVID, your studies got extended by additional year, as you said, correct?
That is incorrect, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, please. You said that I asked you earlier how long your program took you. You said it was supposed to be 3 years, but because of the COVID, it got extended. So if it's not for a year, what number of month extension?
May I explain? So in the UK, your PhD may last between 3 to 4 years. So it was not supposed to be 3 years. I had 4 years to conduct my research. Out of that 4 years, what I meant was that I would have finished in the 3rd year, but for COVID, but I was still within time. So I was not, I didn't apply for any extension, neither did I have any extension.
Honorable nominee, so you, Chairman would respect if my opportunity to ask my questions will be interrupted. The Ghanaian people have had problem with the way we did our things. It is not this time that the chief whip will be applying for. I want to do a follow-up. Let's stop this. We've had a smooth 2 days where the chair, your deputy, stood his ground. What is this interference that he needs to do follow-up? If he wants an opportunity for himself, I'm ready to stop so that you give him the full time to ask his questions. This thing of follow-up, it's not acceptable.
Honorable Leader, you know, we recognize a follow-up question. The majority chief whip kept prompting me, he has a follow-up. So I'll have to listen to the follow-up question. If really it's not a follow-up question, I will overrule him. So please, you have the floor.
I did say that, but I also added that I'm picking his mind, his thoughts, and he's a very intelligent. Maybe out of this, his minister will know where to place him in the ministry. Yeah, so I don't think it's too much for him, but I just want to know, Mr. Chair, it is important because you see we have very limited resources, yet the demands are high. And how best are we going to use these limited resources to, you know,
Honorable
the best interest of
he said he would take guidance from his minister as part of his answer. He said he would take guidance from the minister.
He said that in relation to raising financing for road projects, but not regarding the considerations for prioritization.
Well, before you come in, let me give the floor to the Vice Chairman. He wants to draw a distinction between PPP and privatization.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Honorable Member, you were talking about options as a result of limited, resources, and you mean from the government side. But you were mixing up privatization and PPP. They are not the same thing. You did say that. I just listened to you earlier on.
I never said that. And
So
I
didn't
know
know exactly.
No, wait a minute.
Please?
Okay.
I didn't know exactly what you were asking the nominee to answer. So that's the.
But Honorable Leader, I never mentioned privatization. I said that yesterday on the floor, Honorable Akroma raised the issue of PPP as an option to leverage on to raise capital for infrastructure. And he even went ahead to discuss the challenges associated with that approach. And I'm saying that there are challenges regarding raising of funds for road construction. And therefore, we need to prioritize with the limited resources that we have. That is what I said. I didn't talk about privatization.
So what then is your question? Your question.
My question I asked. I wanted to find out what are the considerations that will go into privatizing road construction in the country. I've said that many times.
But is that not what he said? He will take guidance from the minister?
But if he's not the minister, then why should he have the vetting? Exactly. So he should respond. Let him respond.
Address the chair. Honorable Sensubochi.
It is important, Mr. Chair.
Honorable Sensubochi, is it not in relation to this that the nominee said he would take guidance from the minister?
No.
Okay, Honorable nominee, what's your answer?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I think generally the considerations have been high traffic areas, areas with high population, roads leading to agric, production areas, farmlands, and all of that. And I think that tourism has also become an area that can attract the need for roads to be prioritized. But in all of this, Mr. Chairman, you are right. The minister working to the president will give the guidance and the direction as to how the ministry will prioritize roads that will be constructed within the period. Thank you.
Any further question?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chair, he is up to the task and responded in a way that.
Any further question?
So it's important that we allow him to speak. He's not a baby. Thank you.
Any equity ya sutifi north amrasebedwani wonmanyamfo ebeniza Kwaku Addo
na yemfrɛ asutifi north na yenkɔ asutifi south sanse ase kanantia na akato ufiri north na abasato etinyire so paaso a wɔn nyinaa pɛdi ne kakra etisato north a south fo nso bɛka bi na wɔnabo Alhaji Collins Dauda wɔno na yemrasebedwani wɔ south hɔ ɛna wɔde ato abɔnten ne wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ wɔno no de ama ne buafu kura akɔyɛ atenie ɛde ama no ne sɛ na no so hɔ no mu ana new monthfuo yi wɔn aba adan a wɔn sen an enkrɔfoɔ na wɔn nam so ato nananom wɔ nsie doɔ no wɔn ayie hu nyinaa wɔn afaka no wɔn new monthfoɔ no ɛbɛyɛ enkrɔfoɔ no ayie ɛde ama wɔn no osi wei wɔhobida no atibida sɛ wo security akumu wɔ bie na sɛ bi wo kura no baayɛ no asa wo na wo sika wo ba be kyerɛ sɛ be sabio abusuafoɔ no a wɔn nkrɔfoɔ wo no de wɔn ni sika ya wɔn de yɛ yie wɔn kyerɛ mu sɛ de yakɔ so wɔ hɔ no no ɛyɛ atendidie ɛde ma wɔn a wɔn awuo wɔn abusuafoɔ ɛna ɛsan so kora yɛ atendidie ɛde ma wɔn man ne kyerɛ sɛ nkrɔfoɔ no a yɛka wɔn asɛm no yɛ Ghana adehyeɛ ɛna ɔkwabrane ba bɛyɛ n'adwuma bɛpɛ ne bibia die ɛde akɔ ne kuro timi agye obi
busuafo na me show bibia waje bre etimi de ahwe abedru sam prempren so we do obi bia ase me show say unlike here obe like na on share so obe share yedru ofan etosumienu yi de bia ehia yi pa so me akoso etie ebra Afenyo Markins ebufu ya oka kire chairman committee say on kan kire Justice Crimson say on kan no ntum no na justice screaming also esre Afenyo Markins ni bufu ye papa anya asem keto eda ni butu back and forth course wo honne asem keto kra Afenyo Markins bia na no ka chene se wa woni twa se de ye Ghana for etie for empesare no nso wa me ye sa de we ministerial vet na me empesare no ebe ya kama ye twa so abusu for enya Afenyo agro kra
nkwa de afri ni nsam na de obetimi aka ne se wo ye wo ma yie e de ama wo mo de a wono no ya ade a wote ase enye yie no waso ono se new month for no pese wo mu dwane e de free sabio atentene ne ana afi atamuo ho esansa akoba ni se yie betwe wo mabo so e wose Ghana mra eye adwuma etini esa ade abrebre ama amane amasaja yie no ho kanyina yafa na chese yakuro su gabo no TV sat mrase bedwani se wosre de akoso no nya de papa ya ye ba be katakata so ape ba bia tena sika obi wonti e wo se ohwe memra no ene wo mudie.
They can do anything for us. We will not appreciate them if they continue to do what they are doing or what they have been doing. This is not the first incident that has happened there. Several incidents have happened, and I wish to indicate that as soon as such an incident happens, in this recent one, the victims involved are from Achirensua, which is a community in my constituency.
Wey eye esutifi South Mrase bedwani Alhaji Collins Dauda wano no no so na no ato de new month fo abraba wo mote ho ebo oji nkrofo nkwa firi wo nsam no wasi we no is not e wo se emra ene wo mudie.
Ahoto 92.3 Radio 100.7 Ugusi ya wuti ya wiaprem tobreka se bo ko Facebook Ahoto FM official kona kwahwe yen na di achitie kase bo no bi kuraje YouTube eya Ahoto TV ehonum nyina kase bo yi enam so alesa mwadawroma yepem akoyenim na eda so agiramu ewo bambo anim nsensem na sa Ghana ene posifo kumobi ato ha na ne posifo akwatiti wobi sasem ya boboa ma kwakoto tamalesa otumrahye bedwani ayo ene wo ya Ghana soafo hwe enwomasuanse wo onumanyamfo Haruna Idrisu na wose wo hwe humpa se posi adwuma no eye adwuma bia nkemudie ebatam se ka so bi hye posi atade a uhonu anu atwa pruse enkanka ma na omabo omode ne ho no efata omopa posi ni ba shatade a se yi ni body gina mu pampe ti posi adwuma de anka emu ne kwasea na no manyamfo Haruna Idrisu kiremu se nansen se wo monfo mu na nsi fom na se de posi adwuma no ekro no hwe posi ni bia ni wa Ghana ni timamuni bebu no sanse na ya posi ni Ghana ni nya kasakasa na wabɔ na taa so no watwetio pau no aku Ghana ni posi ni timi kodwom wano obi a woton nkuruma kuranya kasakasa wo nse nipa no yoba enam so kita 20 poma tuo no adima yawo na wakum no ebi wo hɔ so kura posi ni bekɔ akɔfro trotro mate kaso pa posi tua meke wase winim sɛ me ya aban so ntofu wa ma trotro driver wo beda na beda ne akasakasa prekope na posi ni abu mate ni no it was a subamboni tantan bi na posifo no bi wo mu da na die e wo Ghana ha no enya die se etwa yie kura na woso ono Haruna Idrisu de won fa sobo mo obia o IGP ne dom ena ode sobo ebo wo mo sanse mpanyini se panyini boni a watena fie ma mofra we nanka no yebu nanka wefo a won nedi kan se oposi ni na kwakwadi boni aba na mpanyimfo wo posi adwuma kuo no betra se adi na sama kwakwa wi ase pa no omonyo na omotete so a abehuna foforo san si eti wono de wase wadi posi adwuma no ho ya papa wase na posi fo kondo tuo dodo posi ni de anka obetutu a akronfo kura no ye ntamfa tuo mo mo saa na nso sesi Ghana posi fo de etuo na adane knockout e wo mo nsam ena ne ye ya pagya so ano taw na wato etuo no Haruna Idrisu de wase de yakoso no ane enyan.
The constitution says uphold their dignity. They get somebody, they start slapping. That's not dignity. That's not honor of dignity. Even trotro drivers, the way they treat them. That is not what the constitution expects them to do. So, Mr. Speaker, yes, this matter, maybe even Mr. Speaker, as Honorable Niti will observe, you may want this even to go to committee of the whole, because mining, particularly in that community, means a lot for them in terms of opportunities.
What's your demand? Camudi wom, Nansu? The Omuye, ya, the Omode Trotro, Faso Cran, and Yano, who could be a 2 good year so a pussy for quite a wafa. When I was search, I mean, so was so mobile committee transier. Now mu kwa nkreyo mbetimi afaswo education minister odmonyan for haruna idrisu ne yekotie ye no
na wonabu muntaka mubarak Mohammed aswasi mrase bedwani wano ne soafo hwe afisam so sese wo my Ghana mu na bano bambo ho nsem odi mu ntintimam pa emprempren se me no ekase wodi ato abontene ese wone ne mpanifo ogu so ede niema egu apono so na wone hwe ni mu se Ghana mrase bedwa setena mu no ambere no a eda parliament no yebegi atum ama no ababe emra na se be ye mra betimi aboa Ghana pa ama se bia de chi ade sen we ya fatuo wato akum ni nua we ya fatuo wato akum we ya fatuo de ayese no saa de ma ni nyina ebetimi afiri ho wase wo hwe ni mu se bere kwa ni mu enche bia sese ya wa he na dwuma ase se interior minister no wo tu so anamon na nye wono nko anso empanifo bi eka bi ewo mu stakeholders ahodo no wone wo mu edi ensawoso na obesere Ghana mrase bedwase entem so saa bere no a esi saa niema no kwan no wo se wo mu hwe no mu tena so na mu di so nkomo na mu gitum man no beye emra sanse ko ba sa betimi aboa ema ne dwumadie mu no niema akoye na afi o man nso asumdwu ayepe no yensa timi aka.
I'm eager to work closely with you to reinforce our collective effort of making Ghana a gun violence-free and safer nation. I know you have a bill that you've been working on. I'm going to work seriously with you to make sure that this bill comes to fruition, because we believe that once this bill comes to fruition, it's going to open a lot of other doors and opportunities for you, even in terms of IDF, to be able to help you to do the things that you need to do.
Wei aya Ghana so afo a wono na hwe afisam so ye mrase bedwani waswase abaton peso so wasantemantam mu wonabu muntaka Mubarak Muhammad MMM ena otene nka ninti wase bere kwa ni mu Ghana fo nya ahotoso ese enche bia saade ache ade esa we ya fatuo wato ne ha waye ni sei wafa ha wasi ha no ni nyina be ya ade a ebetwam sanse wo guso ebo adwuma se saa bere no ye begi atomu
Ahunto 92.3 Radio 100.7 na yemfri bambo nsemu na yentisi enwumasua akache na National Association of Graduate Teachers NAGRAT ena yetwa mu etiawa na wo mu de asema ba beto abonten a wo mu stress and campaign fotu wan na mo abeboa pa na de NAGRAT fo ka nyina ne sesesi ano adibuo pa ye frɛ ne se buo e wo schools na asa fitri ase no edi kosi ntoaso suku SHS no wo mo si adibuo nyina tonsuom se pacha na wo mo se sabe ansa na mrenka so besi ni triase no na wo de asase aka kire no wiase bibi nsikwa na grateful kire mu sabiri bi atwa mu se de na head teachers adida the schools ano ekita to me sa kwada bi ye niam abone din samfon sabe mpraduasa e wo schools a said the teacher ni anansa head teacher betimi agina na so discipline no and a Ghana Education Service age say to me ni nyina the free head teachers nsem it is akwada enam school num na sabio waso no ankasa na aba school it obese se nsuo the agugugugu ne ho kura head teacher wu twam na say teacher ni twamu a yiwani sa akwada yamfom so school mu na obetwe aba se wo hwe ne to ho abanie woto view aje ya chewa ye yiwadi na no na grateful kire mu se sa wo hye na Ghana Education Service for adi akwa SHS akodo no ana menne akwada ko school na sika nhye no ho akwada ko school na paso hye no ho ayi mathematical set odi be ko school ne die sikan ena wade ko school mu wo edwase sanye mani nyina bra wiedu
meda obibia watimi ne atie saa dwumadie we abesi samprepren so yi yedo obibia ase ebra ya de ya no si no na me show obibia ma wura mfi se obe subscribe to the channel na sane be ya political updated videos bia ekotwi ekobrama eba bia no won sanso ebetumi akabi se story na ayo de pass wani age ho subscribe to the channel no notification bell no sane be ya won sabetumi aka new political updated videos bia meda mas